Hi, welcome back to All About the Alternative. I'm the Gadget Lady, and sometimes you just happen to find a lucky item that I just happened to come across. And since it's St. Patrick's Day this week, I thought I would make this my lucky find for this week. So here is, I was looking around. I actually do, my job is cleaning, and was looking for some alternatives to how to, do something a little different and do things a little more efficiently, maybe a little more speedily. And some of the things I have to do is doing like baseboards and doing walls, and sometimes you just don't want to have to like take a mop to them, and sometimes you just need something that's a little bit different to do the job. And so sometimes you also get on Amazon, you get some suggestions of some items, and I maybe had looked up something else, and for some reason these items were actually coming up as a suggestion. And I wound up with the spin brush. And the one I saw was just a regular spin brush. It spins around and cleans different areas and that. And I take it my specific way of doing these things is to look for the right one for the way I need it to work. And so I have a few tick boxes that have to be met. And of course, as you know, with a lot of my other videos, everything has to be, well, the first thing I look for is for it to be rechargeable. One thing I look for is being rechargeable because it actually is good for the environment. I'm not attached to a cord, and I can just do whatever I need to do with the item and then plug it in to recharge it. Maybe I can charge it into something solar, which is going to be friendly to the environment too. So I found this item here as well, which is the spin brush. And this one is called Ganicecool. I believe that is how it's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, is Ganicecool, which is Ganicecool, I'm assuming, or Ganicecool, depending on where where the name comes from. And it is totally rechargeable. It has a recharging button right here that is USB-C. As you know, I also don't like proprietary plugs, and there was several out there that had proprietary plugs. I looked for one that was absolutely universal, so I can use any USB-C charger with this. And it just has a little thing that goes over top, makes it with the waterproof, because you're going to be using this with water at times. This isn't totally waterproof. You can't submerge it in the water and let it sit there, but it can get wet. Okay. And okay, so the things that had to meet the criteria, obviously it bends and that as well. And it also has a pole that can be extended. So it basically can be extended forward as well. I'll be showing this a little bit more in a little bit, just trying to explain a little bit about what the item is here. And okay, so the whole thing here. So a couple of things that had to be met. One, it had to have a couple of speeds. So it has 2 different speeds. It also has the LED screen, which tells you how much power it has. That's kind of noisy. But it does give you the LED screen, which gives you a % of what is actually available on it. So it actually works out very well that way. Some of them just have like an LED screen that has 5 things that show, or 3 things that show what level it's at. I like it that it has the % on it, because a % kind of gives you more of a number idea of how much power you have left. This one also, it has 2 hours worth of power in it. The majority of them that I looked at only had about an hour's worth of power, and that didn't seem like enough, because I had a lot of work that had to be done and I needed it. So there is that. This is the and you have the ability to also angle it. So this is this is one angle. It goes up for another angle, and then it goes up for straight. So it goes this way. And so that's the end there. and all the parts that go on it. So it comes with several different types of brushes. So it comes with several different types of brushes, and you just snap them on and you use them as needed. So it just spins around and you get into corners. This one is very nice for cornering and some tight spots. It comes with a round brush, and it comes with a larger, bigger brush. And it also comes with a Velcro brush that you put on as well, and that also, once you have it on, you can exchange the different ends for it. There's all different types that you can use on it as well. So there's a couple of different ones that you can use for it. And when I went to purchase it, I went to look around also. For the one thing I do look for when I'm buying these type of items is, can you replace the the pads for it? Because that's the thing that's going to wear out the most and the fastest, right? So I went and had a look for it, and I did find a replacement set you can purchase, so that can be ordered as well, and that's easy to do. So some of them you can't. Some of them are actually proprietary, and as you start off with the set that it comes with, and then you can't change it. And then I found another solution for me as well, is you can also get new pads for it. So there's a set of pads that you can purchase on Amazon as well. And then I found another solution with another set of pads that can go on it as well. So you can have these booty type that can go on it. And how that works is it's sort of like a little booty kind of thing. So you put that on. I'm going to be showing pictures, so hopefully you'll see some pictures of how these things work. Remember I said about doing alternatives? Well, this is the alternative here. And so you just purchase separately a little booty that can go on it. And it fits like that. And then you take whatever type of pad you want on it, and you just put that over top. So it goes on like that. And you can use it exactly like that. So it goes on to the brush, and it spins around just like it normally would. It protects the brush that originally came with, because you can use these. And then you just take it off after you're done. You just take them off like that, and this goes into the wash and reuse it. Makes it very convenient that way, and I actually really like that way of doing it. So something else I learned is as you're using it, and I'm going to be showing a video of it being used, so you'll see that towards the end of this video. And when you turn it on, and I know it's going to be loud, so I apologize, but you'll see that it says the percent. And as it's being used, it goes down. When you turn it off, because you'll say maybe 90 or 80% at the when it goes down, and I've let it sit for a little while, and then I turn it back on again. It's back to 100%. So I think if it's run down a little bit, this one will last quite a long time of use before you have to recharge it again. So that's actually very helpful. So I'm going to show a demonstration of it as well. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the Ganicecool spin brush. As I was mentioning before, it has all these parts where you can see the brush and how it turns, and you have different angles. Okay, and when I turn it on, you can see the screen showing that the percent that it's running on, and it also changes from 1 to 2, and we'll just shut it off. You know, it's a little bit noisy, so I'll try to not have it be too noisy, but basically you put on your pad, the attachment, like that, and it comes off very easily. You just take it on and off, and you take your pad that you're going to be using to clean with, and you put it on, and then you just choose your angle that you want, which I'm going to do the middle angle, and then you turn it on, and you can even just use it just like this, along the baseboard. It gets into the grooves very easily, and in addition to that, if you want to, you can use a solution. This is just a you can even just use water if you want to. You turn it back on. And you can go along and clean into grooves and areas and do detailing. You can even use this on a car. You can use this on your trailer, on an RV, and just go along into every area. Okay. Just like that. So for this, you can use it in your bathroom, you can use it in your kitchen, you can use it on floors, you can use it on reaching up to high places in the ceiling if you wanted to. There's all the other brushes and attachments that you can use to do all of that as well. And all of these parts all come off, they can be thrown into the washing machine and be reused again. So it makes it very easy to use it and very effective. Okay, well, hope you enjoyed that demonstration. Just a little bit of a view of what I can do in the future, and just let you know that none of this has been sponsored by either Amazon or Ganicecool. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. If I'm not, perhaps they can let me know that I'm pronouncing it, but this is not sponsored. And just something I wanted to show, a new item that I found and do a little review on it. And hopefully you can give me a like and a subscribe. And if you've got any questions on this item or any other items, or you've got some other questions on something you'd like to see in the future, just leave me a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I look forward to doing more of these as soon as I can. Have a great day.